Hi, Fernando. How are you?
Hi there, Paul. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you. Well, we are very happy to have you on with us today. It's an exciting time to get another great work of music from you. You've got to be excited to unveil this to the public, right?
Yeah, it's amazing, and I think it's a nice thing because it's full of styles, different styles, and it's very exciting with a big band and electric guitars and a big orchestra and many little things that I hope the audience will enjoy.
Yes, absolutely. Well, and it's got to be fun to put this together. I was just sitting there watching it last night, thinking, these movies are very, very hard to put together with all the animation and getting the voice cast, getting everything right. But I think you kind of
Yes.
have the fun part. You have an open sandbox just to kind of do what you want, right?
In a way it is, but you have to address also many, it's one of these whodunit movies where everything must work as a clockwork. Everything must connect, and you must draw some expectations and then fulfill them or not. So the audience is always guessing and trying to find out what is happening. So it's a lot of work. It's a place where you can use your all artillery and do great themes and use the orchestra and have a lot of fun with it. But you have always to address the story. So the story is told in the way it needs because, as I said, it's a story that needs to go on and keep the people guessing. So the music must definitely help this and work this way.
So, how much of the music did you get to do before you saw anything, or did you get to see most of it beforehand? Because sometimes you get little bits and pieces, or you get sketches. Sometimes you get full scenes. You never know.
Well, actually, I think we did a theme like without any image, without any picture, that I thought it could be the theme for Inspector Sun, like a James Bond thing or a Pink Panther theme or something. That is ta ti ta ram pam pam param. It sounds very simple, but it took us some sketches to get there, and then I worked two picture and trying to. I think I did work to a final cut that it didn't change. I had to do the music quickly. I think we had something like a month for all the thing. From when I got the final cut, and we had to deliver. We had to get the orchestra recording. So I worked to the picture and to the frame, which is very nice because then you can hit things, and the music will be hitting every aspect, and it won't change because movies nowadays change too much in the process. So I was very happy that I could work to this final cut.
Yes, and it's got to be fun to have something that the kids can enjoy too, right?
Absolutely. My children, sometimes they come around the studio, and they were watching little scenes, and they were so excited because of course when I'm working with the music is louder than what it would be later, but it's so much fun to be with the children that they see how it works, they see how I'm working in the music, and every scene with music is so much fun because the the roles, the guys that we have in the movie are so funny, and the lines are so funny, the dialogues are so funny that it's a lot of fun to work with this, to nail the jokes or the questions, the interrogations and everything, to follow this with the music is so much fun.
Oh yeah. And of course, there are a lot of people look up to you and listen to this music. Like, oh, it'd be fun to put music to film. And so, what advice do you give to somebody that wants to follow in your footsteps and make great music for films?
I think the most important thing is, for me, my lead is to have fun with what I do. I do it because it's fun, and I do it because I love to create and tell and share share stories. That's my lead. Then you must be lucky and find nice filmmakers that want to work with you. But for me, the most important thing is have fun, and also, of course, be able and be ready and eager to for a teamwork, because this is a teamwork. It's not, I know, I think the music works fine, but it's because the script was already fine, because the voices that they recorded were wonderful. The animation is good. Everything is so important. This is a teamwork, and you have to be ready to put your ego aside and work with the team.
Sure, sure. What was the moment in your career where you just
Yes.
had to go for you just had to go for it? You just had to make it work.
Well, I guess I remember this short movie that I was with Juan Antonio Bayona. Now he did the Society of the Snow. It's a Netflix movie that looks good, and we were doing a short movie, like, I think it's more than 20 years ago, and the short movie was wonderful. It was great. So I saw the opportunity. I joined an orchestra of friends, musicians, um, as a favor, to do the score for Bayona's short. Like, I knew this was the moment to do something brilliant and impress everyone with it. And so we did. So then we got the opportunity to do the orphanage, which was another success. And always, following this enthusiasm and this passion, because what we do is just amazing. I can hardly imagine something that is more fun and that is more exciting than composing music for wonderful movies.
Yeah, absolutely. And what do you keep in mind? Because sometimes it's hard, or maybe it's frustrating to do this as well, though. So, what do you keep in mind that keeps your mind on the right path, even when things are tough?
Well, it's a very good question, because sometimes things are. I mean, the deadlines in filmmaking sometimes are dreadful. So you gotta work like do what you would do in 2 months. You have to do it in 2 days and stuff like this. Um, but I'm always very, very much. I find a great support in the results, in the outcome. This movie was fun. It was also very stressing. But when you see what movies can do and what movies can mean to people, you just go for it and don't think how much effort it will take, because I'm so proud and so happy that Inspector Sun is going to make some children have fun with their parents. And I know that other movies that I compose music for were important for people, that these difficult moments that we all have in all our jobs mean nothing against this. The great thing of sharing emotions and being able to create something new. This is, I think, it's in a way it's just magic, but in a way it's like, I don't know how to express this, but it's like something divine that we are given, that we can tell stories. So because we create something that doesn't exist. So it's, when I think about this, I don't care anymore about other things.
Yes, absolutely. Well said. So, as far as this film goes, is there something that you hope that the children will get out of watching this? Something, a nice message, or just some great entertainment? What is it that you're hoping that they'll really enjoy the most here?
A great nowadays great entertainment is already a lot because it's difficult to to get children focused. They are so they have so many things to pay attention to. But there is something amazing about this film, that it has an American script writers, and then the main role, he's supposed to be Asian, and then they are in Shanghai, but then they fly to San Francisco, and the animation was done in Spain, and you have a Spanish composer writing like American 30s big band music. It's everything is a huge mixture of things, and the movie itself is a mixture of insects. The insects are very different, big, small, funny, serious, all colors, 8 legs, 2 legs, 4 legs, any kind of all kind of shapes and forms, but they work together and they are friends. So in a way, I really hope that this hidden message that we are all different, but we are all the same, will work, because it's an American script produced in Spain. Many characters are Asian. It's so wonderful, to spread this idea of diversity, not being explicit, if you know what I mean. It's there. We don't have to explain why an ant is a friend of a spider. They are friends. Yeah. So wonderful. Let it be.
I love that. Well, last thing then, of course, we love any kind of bit of music we can get from you in films or outside. What other kind of music are we going to hear from you next?
I have now out this sadly very what's the word? Very actual TV series called Ghosts of Beirut, which is about Hezbollah and all the Shia and Lebanon and the CIA and all these things. It's something I'm very proud of, because it's completely different from this, and it's nearly a documentary, but it's not a documentary, and it has a very, very human point of view. I think it's in Showtime and Skyline and Sky. Sorry, in Sky. This TV series called Ghosts of Beirut. And I'm working in other animation projects, a wonderful Netflix show that will come later next year, which actually involves like a composer. So there's a composer in scene. I mean, so it's a big thing, I just don't stop working. I'm also following collaborations with artists in Spain, with singers. Last year, I was so happy that I got this Latin Grammy thing with Jorge Drexler, a friend of mine, who I arranged a song for. It's just a wonderful job. Sometimes it's exhausting because you have to travel and you have to work with all these musicians and write music against the clock, and deadlines are terrible. But it's so much fun, and I'm doing concert music, I'm doing TV series, I'm doing animation. I have plenty of things, and I'm very happy with it.
Good. Well, we're so happy that you do all of that, because music brings us a lot of joy. So thank you so much for doing what you do, and we'll look forward to talking to you again sometime soon.
Thank you for your words and for the interview. Thanks a lot, Paul.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.